Hey over there, Joe Lunchbox.
Joy Nightingale.
And today we have landed right here in Farmingdale, New York. Now we love Halloween. And we also love the Netflix show Stranger Things. So behind us is a person's house that decorates their house as the Stranger Things house here on Long Island. It is cool. We're going to show it to you, give you a tour. Mind you, if you come to said house, it is private property. Don't just start wandering around their property, touching things. There is a gate around. They're very nice people. Fridays and Saturday nights, they're out here. They let you come in. They guide you around. So you don't touch stuff. This is private property. You can't say that enough. We decorate our house for Halloween too, and we always deal with people that think it's their right to touch it. So I want to state that. But this house is awesome. You see a Demogorgon peeking over Joy's head. We're about to give you this tour. If you like this kind of thing, you should like this video. If you like Halloween like us, we're always doing weird, crazy stuff. We always appreciate if you subscribe to our channel. Comment down below. If you were to decorate your house for Halloween, what theme would you choose? But it's time to do this. Step right up, let's go for this ride. So if you're looking for this house, it is right here on Graham Street. Every year, this is one of our favorite houses. We featured this last year in our favorite haunted houses on Long Island, but it's so cool, it deserves its own video. Just look at the Demogorgon. Everything about this house is awesome.
I love it.
We have Vecna breaking bones with his mind. The giant creature that was attacking the mall. We have Max floating in season 4 in the back. Max's brother not making it. Season 3 on TV, we actually have Max running from Vecna, actually playing the show, coming through from the upside down. You can see the fracture in time, opening to that other dimension. A grandfather clock, like in the 4th season, in Vecna's house. People are very nice here. While they're out, they're letting us go take photos up their stairs with Vecna. Mind you, if you come, it is someone's personal home. Be respectful. Hello, Vecna. Ooh, I'm nervous. You're looking at me. You're not looking at the cheerleader. The eyes have gone black. You're not going to do that to me, right? We're friends, right? We actually have Eddie didn't make it. We have the bad creatures coming after him. Is that Barb's skeleton? Sorry, Barb. They were all looking for Will. No one was really looking for you. We actually have all those missings talking. There's Barb. When Will Byers went missing. Edward Munson, his father was looking for him. No one was like, he's a delinquent, but he wasn't. And the missing cat, last seen with our son Dustin. That's because Dustin was raising the demi-dog. Who ate the cat?
Ooh, so what's this talk about Vecna? He thinks that he's all high and mighty and all strong and powerful?
Joy,
what?
Joy, be careful.
He's been behind me, isn't he?
Yeah, he came through from the upside down.
Yeah, well, nice knowing ya.
I mean, everyone is fan of Vecna. He is #1, you know. And he was obsessed with spiders. So we actually have the spiders. We even have the ashes in the air and the upside down. Okay, it might be Snoke, but it does get the effect across.
Absolutely. He's the only thing that I didn't make here, but another guy, Ken, he's in Massapequa on Atlantic Avenue. He's got a pretty good setup. He bought these 2 of them, and he's like, I only need one. He goes, I know you're the Stranger Things house. You want it? I'm like, yeah, I definitely want it.
Yeah. And he sits perfect right there.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good focal point.
Actually, when you're driving up and you see him, he's good. I'm glad I got him here.
Yeah. So what made you decide on Stranger Things to do a house?
So we did. My daughter's born October 27th, and she always had a big Halloween kind of soiree every year since she was a baby. Her sweet 16, we were living out east, and we were like, she's like, I don't want a big party, Dad. Can we do something at the house? And I'm like, you know what? I'll throw you like a haunted mansion party. And we did a crazy inside and out haunted mansion on the house, and that's kind of when it blew up, right? So then we moved here a couple years ago. We're respiting. We sold our house out east, and we're moving to Florida in a couple years. And we did one Halloween regular here with all our other stuff, and then I was just like, let's do something different. And honestly, we're huge fans of the show, and I'm like, I'm gonna do Stranger Things one way or another. And it started basic, you know. The first hero I had was Vecna and Jason and the Demi-Dogs, and a lot of veins and the clock and the portal, and that was all I had the first year. And just every year since, I've been just adding stuff.
So you did
the last season. I don't know. I'm waiting for it, and I'm like, what is it gonna be? What's it gonna be? You know.
But you did do some house decoration before you switched it to Stranger.
Yes,
Very
yeah.
cool.
The first year here, I would say it was skeletons and spiders and zombies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
We were huge Walking Dead fans, still kind of are. We did a whole Walking Dead one year. I boarded up the house. Everybody's dead inside, like that whole thing. Not. I mean, it was good, but it was kind of the same thing you see at some skeletons and spiders.
Yeah.
And, the big thing I think I did that was kind of big was I did like a freshly dug graveyard. So you get like with holes dug and partially buried people, and that was kind of a cool thing that was on the front lawn. We had a lot of property out east though, so it was a little bit different. I am such a huge fan.
Look, Max was just floating on TV, and there's Max floating. It is a great effect. Literally looks like floating in the yard. We have the light up veins with the Demi-Dogs.
We've been the first year we were Eddie and Chrissy, and then last year we were Hopper and Joyce. This year we were actually with Susie and Dustin. So yeah, she got herself a little nightgown. She's gonna do the pigtails, and I got the whole his hair and his hat and the shorts and everything. So last year, I don't know if you saw, we were actually in Newsday last year. It was they came here, they filmed, and so if you go on their Instagram page, you can still see the actual interview that they get to us. I grew Hopper's mustache, and like all my friends are like, that mustache is ridiculous, dude. But I was like, I'm doing a character, I gotta have the mustache.
Yeah.
So you want to see the back?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
So the first thing you'll see is my version of Will's Castle in the Upside Down, in the forest.
Home of Will the Wise. All friends welcome. Castle buyers.
Always.
Oh wow.
Pick up the phone, right behind you. Pick it up and listen to it. It's the phone call from Will from the Upside Down.
Oh god.
I
I love even the pizza boxes.
Yep.
Yeah, I got Murray's vodka and his Chernobyl gas mask.
The drawing.
Drawing up, and I added a little Long Island flair to that. You guys know, obviously, the show is supposed to be called Montauk, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So those are pictures.
All based off Camp Hero.
Camp Hero.
Yep.
I got the Prometheum from the mall.
Even the Eggos.
Yeah, you gotta have the Egos. The reason that I'm a huge fan, that it so attracts me, and if you look, there's me as really Eddie that was me growing up around the same age as Eddie. Same heavy metal kid, same kind of, denim with the patches all over it, and playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. Vecna is an actual character from Dungeons and Dragons, but he's only a hand and eye now. It's crazy as it sounds, but he's still the most powerful being in the game. Anybody, the first time you meet him, no matter how high level character you are, you're dead. Like there's nothing you can do. I got Dart over there eating his 3 Musketeers. Tried to add as much.
I love
little
I never
tidbits.
this flyer for the fair.
It's from the fair, yeah.
Scoops Ahoy.
I see the Scoops Ahoy hat with
That
their
was actually
name
that was
tag.
actually our dog's hat. We tried to get her to wear that one year. She wasn't too cooperative. We had her actually as L in the hospital gown last year.
Okay. One question.
Sure.
How did you get into building this stuff?
As far as making it, or?
Yeah, like what?
I mean, I did watch a lot of stuff on YouTube, like different things that people were doing to like texture their skin or do different things, and I've always been into this type of stuff between Christmas and Halloween, so I've always kind of been making stuff and just learning like what you see other people do. And I think that holiday page of seeing other guys, that there's a page that all of us haunts are on, so you kind of get ideas from other guys and the way to build things, and you just experiment. And again, you see like with Vecna, I didn't really like the way the first one came out, so I saw a way a different guy did it, and I made it, made him. That's why I call him Vecna 2.0 this year. Little better and improved. We'll see how his abilities are. But yeah, and I did. I call it, this is my therapy. I always say this. This is what keeps me sane. I love Halloween. And honestly, the best part is when people come here, like the real fans, and they walk into that room, like as soon as they turn the corner over there and they see the lights, they're like, oh my God, and like getting them to come in here, and then they just love it, and it's awesome. It's just awesome.
When the season ends, do you already start building for the next season?
Anything new that I'm always thinking like, what do I want to build? Anything new, I usually start like August probably. Yeah. August, I'll start building stuff. And just like I said, the last season, I'm a little nervous because I kind of think I know what the next creature is going to be, and I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to pull it off because it's massive. But we'll see. We'll see. Make a demigod. So the pumpkin, which I don't carve it until like right before our Halloween party. This year, I decided I'm gonna just make a portal and a pumpkin, and I have the little action figures, and I'm gonna make them come out.
Did you notice behind Vecna? This isn't real stained glass the window. It's the rose from Vecna's door. This is his third year using Stranger Things as his home haunt theme. He has decorated for Halloween before that, but Stranger Things, 3 years. We can't wait. Once season 5 finally comes out, what will be added to the house? You ready for a buddy? You want some new buddies? So there you have it. The Stranger Things house here in Farmingdale. It is awesome. Awesome. We are so happy we got to share it with you. Mind you, that back room, it is a personal room. We can't guarantee if you come, you're going to see that. They were very nice and showed us it. He sets it up. They have their own personal party. But the fact that the theming continues into the house, it's so amazing. I loved this. I love that we were able to share it with you. Mm-hmm. We are fans of the show. Yes. We are fans of decorating for Halloween. Yes. This checks all of our passions off. Joy, what'd you think?
I'm speechless. It was awesome.
What was your favorite part?
Everything. No, it is our first.
I really like Max floating. I think that's really cool. Really cool. I also like the veins going down the lawn that light up so it really glows. Mm-hmm. I think this is awesome. And I'm so happy you watched it. So happy you saw it to the end. Always appreciate that. But I think we could call it.
I think so.
Stranger Things house here in Farmingdale. Been there, done that. Remember, folks, safe travels and live life.
I passed by and I'm like, oh, it's that time. So the first thing you're going to see when you walk through here, if you want to take a picture of it, is Bill's castle from the upside down. It's not, not the forest.
I think she needs to talk to Lieutenant Dan. She needs new legs. So you stayed to the end. That means you've done all you could do and you've earned some extra credit. I have a funny story to tell you. Now, Joe in his past life used to sell jewelry at a high-end piercing shop in New York City. And one of my co-sales associates, we were called stylists, was a person named Jolene, who's this tough punk rock girl, awesome person. And Uma Thurman came into the shop. She was getting a new piercing, but she had to go upstairs to have a piercer look at her piercing, fix something, I don't remember what. But it was off the piercing floor upstairs. And it's a busy shop. There's a lot of clients there spending significant money. And Maya Hawke comes in case you don't know who that is. She played Robin in Stranger Things, the girl that worked the scoop shop. And she just comes and goes, "Where's my mom?" Starts yelling over people. Jolene just look at her like, who's this girl? Like, what's she yelling at? And she's like, "Who's your mom?" She's like, "You know who my mom is?" And then Jolene finally realized who it was, and she went, "She's upstairs with the piercer." Then she starts yelling at Jolene, "She's not getting pierced!" And Jolene starts yelling back, "I didn't say she was! She's upstairs, though!" It's a little stupid story, but I always thought it was funny. Jolene put that little girl into her place, and that was cool.